Idina Menzel in the studio with us.
Hi.
Great to see you.
Great to see you guys.
We were just saying as you were walking in, congratulations on Frozen 2 to start. I
Thank you.
It's insane. It must be nice to now have another song people can sing to you.
Yeah, well,
Right.
because I think they were getting a little sick of the other one,
Well,
perhaps.
the whole world knew it, and half the world now knows this new one.
This new one, yeah.
But it's just incredible to see, and this is the beginning. I mean, it's just open for the holidays, and it's going to be...
It's a relief, you know. Everybody was giving us a hard time about the sequel, and what do you think? And it's like, it's nice that people went out and saw
Yeah,
it.
because there was a shot it didn't do so well, so we're happy.
Oh, yeah, right.
I mean, I will say, though, that Frozen 2 we're talking about, and just knowing that there was a sequel coming made peace in a lot of places, I think.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, but it was the first time, you know, it's unprecedented that Disney does a sequel to a musical animated thing. Like Lion King never had a sequel.
And why?
Little Mermaid.
Why?
I'm not sure. It's just because it was a thing. So that's why I think they were worried it would come off as pompous or arrogant or something if they did a sequel for this one. That's why they waited so many years, because they wanted to feel like it was really informed by story and not seem
And now they're ready for the
solicitous.
prequel, and I mean, it's just going to
I hope so, for my
and
sake, my son's education fund.
Elsa's hair, Elsa's trademark hair had an evolution.
It has a
right?
de-evolution. Yeah, she just lets
Wants to
down
let
that
it out,
hair.
let it down.
Good for her.
And she wears some leggings, doesn't she? A little bit. She's in a little, some warm-up pants.
Yes. Is there something symbolic to that?
Just that it's easy to, fight a water horse and go over waves if you're in leggings as opposed to a full corseted dress. I don't know.
I think that's what it is. So we are in the midst of a holiday season.
Yeah.
So we have Christmas, A Season of Love, which is this album out now. You're doing a track with Ariana Grande.
I am.
That's
yeah.
so great.
She was so cool. The Lopez's, who wrote all the music for Frozen,
Yeah.
they're my friends now, and I asked them if they'd write an original song for this holiday album, and Kristen came back with she says a feminist Christmas song called "A Hand for Mrs. Claus," and so I felt like it needed girl power, and I met Ariana at the Wicked reunion show that Kristen Chenoweth and I were hosting, and she's such a sweetheart. And then I just begged her to do this, and she did it while she was on tour. She found the time, and so I'm totally indebted.
Did she
to
come
her.
and record it with you, or you guys do it in different places?
She didn't, but what she would do is constantly text me little things like, how's this? And then send me line by line. Is this okay? Is this melody? This
The
harmony? I was like,
performance?
I do not
Oh my
care.
gosh.
I am so glad you're singing on it. Just do your thing.
She would sing,
I love you.
send pieces
Little
of the performance.
MP3s, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
love
so
it.
Wait,
sweet.
let's play a little bit of that. Tubbs, my mouse is not working, so I have to use the mouse over on the other side. But can you play a little of that?
Out this ballad for the gal who runs the show. Join me in this very worthy cause.
This is Claus, the star of the show,
Never
right
gets
there.
any respect.
it.
You know?
Does not
She
get
just gets
enough
no
of the top
respect.
billing.
So the whole album is kind of in that vibe, a lot of big band, lots of brass. I kind of wanted to do that nostalgic, jazzy thing. It's something I grew up singing that I love. And so I went back and listened to all of the old Frank and Dean Martin and Louis Armstrong, Ella Fitzgerald, Doris Day.
That's so great.
And that's why I asked them, I said, it's going to be in this kind of vibe. Can you write something for that genre?
You hearing Christmas songs, even to this day, I picture my father walking up to the massive stereo, and we had he would play reel-to-reel tapes of Christmas songs way back when I was a baby. Then we graduated to the 6 CD changer.
Yeah,
where it would
that was major.
you put in all the Christmas CDs and they sort of rotate around. You know what you're going to get next.
Yes.
Very exciting. Let's come back with Idina Menzel right after this 1-minute break. So do you ever do covers of something like the?
Like a Billy.
I'm just thinking of that. I'm looking at you going, wait.
I think I
have
would
you ever done that?
oversing it a little bit. I'd have a
It's
problem
such
trying
a
to
still
not.
song, isn't it?
Yeah, I love her, but I don't know if it would be a good fit for me.
I feel like.
I'd all of a sudden I would hold the notes too long or something. I would take everything in my power.
Wait, let's just.
I'm afraid of what I'm risking if I follow you into the unknown.
I don't know. You could get there.
I wonder how she would do her
Wouldn't
arrangement
that be
of that.
awesome?
She'd be like, I'm into the unknown. I'll follow the unknown into the unknown. I don't know.
She actually, she said that she thought no one would want to hear that song because it was so close and still and quiet.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm so in awe of people at her age that have such an identity, know who they are artistically at that age.
How was the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade? We were talking about that leading up to it. There was so much anxiety about whether or not the floats would float.
Yeah, they floated. Some of the people were like losing their balance, you know, they were going like side to side. They kept them low down. They make the artists, but we have to go on the float for like 30 blocks.
Yeah.
And my float was what is it called? The Balsam Hill Christmas tree float, and I was with 30 kids, and it was nice. I talked to them for a little while to be cool, but then after a while, I was like, could you give me a grown up to hang with as I float down the thing? I was so hard up for a little attention.
Run out of things to talk about.
I was so lonely.
Just keep waving.
The float's going very slow.
It was so slow.
All right, let's see. What else? We have the Christmas Season of Love. This is the second holiday album that you can get. That's out now. You're going to perform at the Rockefeller Center tree lighting on NBC.
Yes, I'm doing that. I'm
and then you're on CBS.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm hosting the CBS holiday. Yeah.
You're working for Disney, NBC.
You tell me, how does that work? Is that okay?
Pretty impressive.
I don't know. I don't want to burn any bridges.
No. Everyone's loving you, but that's a hat trick.
Yeah, well, song choice is a hat trick too, because they want to, they vie for like, well, you can't sing this song if you sang this on another network and stuff like that.
So then put the puzzle together.
Then I end up having to learn my whole entire album so that I can sing enough songs.
It's a good exercise.
I have my husband on this album. We're singing "I'll Be Home for Christmas" together. We met in a musical, and he's a great singer, and so we're singing that together. Then we got Ariana, then we got Billy Porter.
Oh my gosh, Billy's great.
He's the greatest singer
ever. Which show is that on? Where is that? Where's Billy showing up?
Billy is I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm on the Christmas album.
On the album, okay.
And also Josh Gad is on my Christmas album.
Okay.
Doing a song with me. It's like our Elsa Olaf duet, but we're being ourselves, not animated characters. And we're singing a song called "We Wish You the Merriest." Frank Sinatra and Bing Crosby did it back in the day. And that's most of the duets.
What will you do for the holidays? Now all of this will be happening.
Nothing, absolutely nothing. I'm just gonna go home, make a fire. I collect ornaments, as every good Jewish girl does, and I don't know. It's because we couldn't do it when we were younger. It wasn't. Now I collect ornaments from all my travels, so I like to do that and kind of take them out of the box and discuss them with my son and where.
How old's your son now?
He's 10 now. And he's really into
good
basketball
discussion.
and hates mommy singing.
What does he
told
think
you
about
that on the show, I think.
Yeah, he's over it.
He's just, how parents sing and then the kids get embarrassed. He's embarrassed of me, even though I'm a really good singer.
I'll bet you he would brag about you when you're not around.
When I'm not around, he brags about me, yes.
How did he feel about all the Frozens? Like Frozen 1, Frozen 2?
Okay, so he came to the premiere with me at Frozen 2.
Okay.
And, normally when I'm going into school with him, he holds my hand until he sees a buddy and then he drops it. That's this year's new development. But at the premiere, he was holding my hand the whole time. He was very territorial. So the next day I said, "Honey, I'm just curious. You were holding his hand a lot." And he said, "Well, I was a little overwhelmed. And also, I wanted people to know that you're my mommy," because they were all acting like they knew you.
Oh, that's sweet.
So,
that must make your heart
And
melt.
he turned to me in the premiere and he was like, "You're bad." So it was good.
That's kind of how Disney was marketing it. So
I love it so much.
You're just, it's so great to see. I'm glad we got a chance to see each other a couple times this season. So thanks for coming by.
I'm just a fan of yours. I think I don't know how you do everything that you do and you're not falling on your face.
Thank you. Finally, someone appreciates it, you two.
Because I'm an 8-show-a-week girl. I get it. I get that grind.
You know the grind.
Yeah.
We'll come back here in a second. Idina Menzel, everybody.